I'm not a big fan of people saying you need to distract yourself, like you need to find something to do when the urge to binge happens. I think you need to sit with the urge. Like, how much can you actually distract yourself? How much can you try to keep busy, try to call a friend, try to get out, try to read a book, try to journal, up to a certain point, right? But if your urges keep coming up, there are some things that you need to do to prevent the urges from coming in the first place. So one is food, like, am I eating enough? Am I cutting food groups? Am I cutting calories? Am I pushing away my cravings? Am I just trying to eat the bare minimum, hoping, fingers crossed, that I will not be hungry later on? And when the urge comes, now I'm going to read a book and I will not think about food. Am I trying to eat as little as possible because I think that's how I'm going to lose weight? Am I avoiding food groups out of fear or out of guilt? So these are the first questions to ask yourself about food itself and your nourishment if you feel that the urge to binge is coming up on a regular, let's say daily or a couple of times per day. If the food part is kind of done, you still don't need to distract yourself. Sit with the urge. Like, I want to binge on chocolate. Okay, what's going on? I'm fed. Is it a craving? Then I should have a piece, but I want to binge. So that means that you are trying to fill in an emotional void with food. Something is going on in your life, something you are avoiding, something you don't want to deal with, something you don't want to think about. Maybe it's painful, maybe it's something that reminds you of a trauma. Something is resurfacing, a certain form of trigger that has not been solved. And when a trigger is not solved, it pops up, right? And your emotions pop up as well. And your unmet needs pop up as well. And the more you push them away by trying to distract yourself or by giving into the urge and binging, you are just putting a Band-Aid. Like, this is not solving the problem of why the urges are happening in the first place. The urges to binge are happening because either there is a problem with the food or there is a problem on an emotional level that you're not trying hard enough to fix, or better yet, you are avoiding it.